What's up, Lakers fans?
What up, Laker fam?
Laker fans!
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go!
We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. But it's purple, hard as well, baby. We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world, niggas.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go! Hurling go!
Some dying's on my way to the
Slam dunk.
gonna hate her like who won?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, they got fans like, LA be like.
We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world, niggas. We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. Soft purple and gold, baby. Soft purple and gold.
What it do, what it do, what it do, Lakers crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Lakers Over Everything. Lakers Nation, welcome in. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold, baby. It's Lakers Over Everything. Welcome, 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 welcome in. Good evening. I know it's late for most of you guys here on the West Coast. It's getting late. We're winding down out here, getting ready for tomorrow. Going on 9 p.m. here. But on the East Coast, I know it's a lot later for you guys there. So welcome in, man. Welcome in, welcome in. We got some breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. There it is on the screen. The Lakers are trading for Patrick Beverley. Yes, the Lakers are sending THT and Stanley Johnson to the Utah Jazz in exchange for the veteran forward Patrick Beverley. Yes, yes, yes. Reg Dog, there it goes. Welcome in, bro. Man, we got some late breaking news, huh? Yes, sir. We got the dog I wanted, always respected, Pat Bev, as a competitor. Now he's a Laker. Yes, 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 man. Hey, Pat Bev, it's the guy we always hated because he was always the enemy, right? But salute to AC LA Sports Live. He was right on it. He was right on. I was just DMing him. We were just DMing, and then boom, the news broke, and then he jumped on. He broke the news. So shout out to LA Sports Live. He always reports it first. So yeah, make sure you guys get connected with LA Sports Live. Reg Dog, make sure you get connected with Reg Dog as well, my boy. Three big diehard Laker fans than three of us. Great channels. We all cover the Lakers. So shout out to all those cats. But yes, man, Patrick Beverley is a guy you always hate him, right? Because all his time on over there with the LA strippers, right? All the time over there. So you it was just built in us to hate him. But now I welcome him with open arms, as Reg Dog said, man. He is definitely a competitor, and he's a great fit, man. We'll talk about the fit in a second. But once again, the breaking news: the Lakers are sending THT and Stanley Johnson to the Utah Jazz in exchange for the veteran Patrick Beverley, man. I'm super pumped, super pumped. Daryl Pitts, welcome in. Russ gonna ask for a trade tomorrow. Russ might be on his way out tonight. Rob is gonna get some stuff done. Of course, we all know we were sitting and waiting for Kyrie. We know that news broke a couple days ago now. So we're sitting here waiting. Rob, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And Rob's making a move, baby. He's making a move. He's making a move. Now, let me tell you this. So we talked about it over on LA Sports Live. This is the big thing, Instead of giving up a pick, the Lakers are giving up Stanley Johnson, another young player, right? And what that does, that opens up another roster spot. That freed up a roster spot. So now we have 3 roster spots available. Remember the Lakers, we were 14. We have 14 on the roster. We had that 15th and final roster spot available. But now, by sending these 2 players out, THT and Stanley Johnson, we just opened up 2 more roster spots. So now we have 3 roster spots available. That was a big move right there. Big move, because you could have easily attached a 2nd round pick to this deal and kept Stanley Johnson. You could have gave up one of those first and kept Stanley Johnson, but no. Instead, you attached Stanley Johnson and you freed up a roster spot. So now, what have the Lakers been saying they wanted to do? They wanted to make multiple moves. And by doing this, by including Stanley Johnson in the deal, we didn't give up any picks. And now we put ourselves in position to make another move. Of course, the first move we all think about is Indiana. Indiana. We freed up these 2 roster spots. Could Buddy Hield be on his way? Could Miles Turner be on his way? I like to believe so, man. And if that's what we got, Patrick Beverley, Buddy Hield, and Miles Turner, I'm fine with that, man. I like those moves, man. I like those moves a lot. Let me see what you guys are saying. Daryl, you already know. I still don't want Buddy or Turner, says Desmond Addison. Why not? You don't like Buddy and Turner? I think they both fit. They address some needs, for this Lakers team. I'm gonna say this about Miles Turner really fast. You get Miles Turner, man. Me and AC was talking about this the other day. You get Miles Turner on this roster, then the Lakers can build a identity, man, a defensive identity. You got AD and Miles Turner in your front court, bro. That's a defensive squad, man. That is a defensive squad. Miles Turner opens up a lot, man. I know we don't have a lot of those perimeter defenders, but if you got a 6'10" Miles Turner protecting the paint, it frees up AD to do a lot of things, man. We know AD is a great defender, right? But weak side, he's like one of the top weak side defenders in the league, man. So you got Miles Turner, protecting the paint. It frees up AD. He can roam a lot more, man. He can roam a lot, kind of be like that free safety. So he's going to get a ton of weak side blocks, man. And it frees up to it frees AD up to go out and be able to play on that perimeter a little bit more. Again, we don't have a lot of perimeter defenders. We didn't get no big time wings, right? We got JTA, a couple other guys. We just lost Stanley Johnson, but you got JTA here, Troy Brown Jr., so you got Austin Reeves. So those are a couple of wing guys. But, again, you got Miles Turner back there protecting the paint. AD can go out there and play on that wing a little bit more as well. And then it also allows LeBron to be a lot more aggressive, right? He can go for a lot more steals, a lot more pick sixes, if you will. Get those interceptions, run it down and slam it down on the other end. You couldn't really do that a lot when the only protector that you had back there was AD. But now you got Miles Turner back there. It frees up a lot more defensively, man. So I absolutely love it. And of course, Patrick Beverley, we know what he does, what he brings defensively. We don't even need to talk about that. But offensively, man, Patrick Beverley is a perfect point guard. He can, next to LeBron and AD, because Patrick Beverley shoots 38% from 3. Career high, his career 3-point shooting percentage is 38%. A lot of people don't know that. Now, it may not be a high clip, right? A high volume, but he knocks down those open threes. He's a really solid open 3-point shooter. And what's he going to get on this team? He's going to get a lot of open threes, and we just need someone who can knock them down. So if he can knock down 3, 4, sometimes 5 or 6 threes, wide open threes a night, man, we solid. And then defensively, again, we already know what he brings. Buddy Hield, you add him to the team, we know what he brings as well. Let me get these comments. That's right, Reg Dog. Welcome to the real LA, baby. Hey, he was dying to get here, man. He was dying to get here. You remember he was on earlier in the summer, he was on some show, and he said he would love to play with LeBron James, man, and he got his wish. So I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for him. It is an expiring contract, so it's low risk, high reward. If it don't work, it's not like we're tied up, with a lot of money. We let him go. But I believe it's going to work, man. He's a veteran. We went out and signed a lot of younger guys, right? Did a total 180 from what we did last year, which we needed to do. So we got a lot of young guys, man. So we need a vet. We need a vet in that, another veteran in that locker room. And Patrick Beverley is that guy, man. So I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped about it. He's going to bring that toughness, that grit, man. Hey, Pat Bev with these young guys, man, we're going to be a gritty team. We're going to be a tough team, man, something we were missing last year. So I'm with it. If I can get Cam Reddish over Buddy, I'll take it. Now, the Lakers do want Cam Reddish, man. They have a love affair for Cam Reddish, but I think the love affair for Buddy Hield is a lot bigger. Let me tell you a little, if you don't know, Desmond, I'm sure you might know, but, Rob Pelinka, Buddy Hield was one of his longtime clients. So he managed Buddy Hield for a long time. Rob Pelinka was his agent. So there's a big love affair there, man. And, last year, right, we wanted Buddy. We had Buddy in the bag. And then, of course, the nightmare trade for Russell Westbrook came. But, bro, I feel you on Cam Reddish, though. I like Cam Reddish a lot. It's just what now that we did this deal, I don't really know what we have to go out and get Cam Reddish. That's the only thing. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. Again, we cleared up those 2 roster spots. So maybe the Lakers swerve us, right? And we do a deal with New York. I don't know, man. But my money would be on Buddy Hield, just because they've been trying to get him since last year. But we'll see, bro. I would love to have Cam Reddish. He's a young guy, and he checks a lot of the boxes of what we need as well. Sean Ireland, welcome in, bro. They need to do the Pacers deal now. Russ for Turner and Hield, right, man? That's what it's looking like. That's what I'm believing that we will do. Again, man, Rob Pelinka, man. In Rob, we should trust, man. What he did was awesome, bro. He didn't give up a pick. And I know a lot of people say, well, he shouldn't have gave up a pick. THT is what, 21, 22? He's young. Stanley Johnson is young, right? So we shouldn't give up a pick for an older Patrick Beverley. But Patrick Beverley fits this team a lot better than the THT does. I understand THT is young, but Patrick Beverley fits this team. Defensively, him being he's a better shooter. He's a better player right now. Now, of course, THT is younger, so we can't really, I believe he'll thrive, if he stays in Utah or wherever he goes. He just wasn't a good fit for us here in LA, especially with Russell Westbrook on the roster, man. That's what killed him, having Russell Westbrook on the roster. But, again, Rob adding Stanley Johnson in the deal, and freeing up those roster spots, another roster spot, man, that was an excellent move right there, man. Thomas Bryant can play some 4. Yeah, man, he can. He definitely can, because he can stretch the floor. So you could play again, if you go out and get Miles Turner, Thomas Bryant can play some 4 for AD, right? Or he can come out and spell Turner as well. So yeah, Bryant can play both of those spots. And then of course, don't forget we got Damian Jones as well. So you got 2 solid backups right there. You can play Thomas Bryant at the 4, Damian Jones at the 5, right? Or Thomas Bryant can play next to AD, or he can play next to Miles Turner as well. So, man, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Desmond Allen says, or if I can get Buddy and Reddish somehow in a 3 or 4 team trade, I like it. I hear you. But it's gonna be a little tough with that, because we got the picks. We got both picks. We just don't have a lot of players to send out. But Russ's salary can do both. With Russ's salary, we can, bring in Buddy and Reddish with Russ's salary. So maybe you throw in those picks and maybe you do something like that. I'm all in, man. If we can get Cam Reddish, I am all in. I'm all in. So we'll see, Desmond. We'll see. Heads up, fades every day at training camp, bro. Training camp's gonna be lit, man. You got all these young cats. They coming in, they wanting to prove themselves. They want some contracts, and now you got Patrick Beverley here, bro. I'm excited about it. What up, Young? Am I excited? Yes. I'm jumping out the window. No. Right. It's not the biggest move, but it's a fit move, man. It's a fit move. That's exactly what it is. It's a fit move. He fits. Salute. There he goes right there. We just talked about you. We know you win and you broke the news. You like to do it first. We got a little young Woj here in AC. If it don't come from AC, I don't believe it. Forget Woj, forget Shams. If I don't see it on if LA Sports Live don't pop up on my stream, I'm not talking about it. So once I seen him spread it, break it, I was like, let me get on here and let me talk about it. So salute to AC. He's always first. He's breaking it before Shams, Woj. He's breaking it before Lakers Nation, whoever, bro. Shout out to my bro, LA Sports Live. Thanks for the super chat. Much love, much love, much love. Man, we've been waiting. I was just telling him, I was just texting you. We were just talking to DMs, and then boom, it came across our screen. So we all get to go to bed a little excited tonight, man, because I think this is just the first of something even bigger to come, man. So I'm excited, baby. Bro, we're going to be good. Rob working his magic. In Rob we trust, baby. Rob is going to make a believer out of us. All the haters come hating, trying to hate on us about the Kyrie stuff. And look, man, Rob had those plans. I mean, you go back to 2019, right? After we landed AD, you remember we all waited on Kawhi. As soon as Kawhi burned us, boom, Lakers signed this player. So Rob, I wasn't too worried. I wasn't too worried about it. I wasn't too worried at all. And the deals that we wanted to do, aside from Kyrie, they weren't going anywhere. They're still on the table. So it's all good. We traded for Pat Bev. We just won a championship. Right. That's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. Young says, I'm excited, but it's not like a Kyrie excitedness, but he's a good guy. Right, man. I know we all wanted Kyrie. We all did. We all wanted Kyrie. But, let's see what Rob can do. If he freed up, another roster spot. So if we could bring in two more guys, then it's all good. If instead of Kyrie, if we get 3 guys or 4 guys instead of Kyrie, we build some depth, that's a great option as well. Keep in mind, guys, I know we all wanted Kyrie. We wanted the big 3. Kyrie checks a lot of boxes. He's that third scorer. I'm going to say this. He's that third scorer. He's a 40, 50, 90 guy, 40%, 50% from the field, 40% from 3, 90% from the free throw line. Kyrie is a bona fide superstar, right? Top 75 guy. I know we all wanted Kyrie. We just got to pivot and move on from that. Keep in mind, we still got LeBron James. LeBron James pretty much led the league in scoring last year. I know he's going into year 20, but you still got LeBron James. LeBron James is going to be LeBron James. And I think he's going to be even hungrier than we've ever seen him, man. He's going to be very, 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 very hungry, bro. LeBron James is going to be a hungry cat, right? You got AD. AD got a lot of proof. He got a lot to prove this year, man. So you got those 2 superstars. So again, I know we all wanted Kyrie. But if we build some depth, man, with these 2 superstars we got, then we're good, bro. We're solid. And again, Rob freed up. He did what he had to do. He freed up that extra roster spot. So now, we can bring in 3 or 4 guys, right? So I'm excited about that. So let's wait and see. I know we all wanted Kyrie. I wanted Kyrie. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted Kyrie. I know you wanted Kyrie. We all wanted Kyrie. But I'm just as excited about getting some quality role players in here, some quality depth in here. So let's see what it is. Salute to Kareem. Kareem is in the building. Salute. Make sure everyone here. I'm pretty sure you guys all know. I know a couple of you guys, young, bro. If you haven't, follow the Kareem Report, man. Follow the Kareem Report. That's one of our brothers. He's out on the East Coast in New York, man. So follow the Kareem Report. Great channel. NBA, Lakers. He's a Lakers fan, but he talks NBA as well. Over here, we don't even talk Lakers. There's Lakers over everything over here. But Kareem, he knows the game. So make sure you follow the Kareem Report. Braves fan, what up, bro? Welcome in. Sean Ireland says, Beverly, Hill, Braun, Davis, and Turner. That's nasty, bro. That is nasty. And don't forget, we still got Kendrick Nunn on the roster. Now, I don't know if he's going to be moved, but Kendrick Nunn is still on the roster. He's definitely on the roster. So, he can be a starter as well. And Pat Bev can come off the bench. But I like Pat Bev in the starting lineup, man. He's going to give you that defense, that toughness, that grit. Again, he's a 38% career three-point shooter. He can knock down those open threes as well. So, yeah, man. I'm excited about Patrick Bev, man. I'm excited. Desmond Addison says, our role players finna be tougher now from top to bottom. Pat Bev's energy is infectious. Those are big facts, man. Big facts. It's all about the role players that you get in here, man. And you just got a solid one, man. I'm sure a lot of us love a lot of the role players that we went on and got, some of these younger guys. JTA, right? Just won a championship. So he brings some championship experience, and he checks a big box that we need, some defense. Troy Brown, Lonnie Walker. I know a lot of us are excited about Lonnie Walker. Of course, Thomas Bryant, Damian Jones, man. Now you add Patrick Beverly to that mix. Man, bro, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Rezdolf says Kareem. I'm happy as F. Right? You think we fleeced them with this trade? I wouldn't say fleece because they got a young player. THT is a young cat, man, and THT, you know, I wasn't the biggest fan of THT, but I understood why. You know, he was just on the team. He had a lot of expectations on his team, so he couldn't really grow, right? And then he couldn't really get the minutes that he needed. Then last year you went out and you traded for Russell Westbrook. You can't play THT and Russell Westbrook on the court together. And you got LeBron James out there. You're trying to spell, you know, LeBron and Russ's minutes, you know, so when LeBron is out, you're trying to play Russ, and it's difficult to play THT as well. So I think he's going to flourish. If he stays in Utah, I think he'll be really, really good. Of course, they're trying to rebuild over there, and he'll get a lot of minutes. You know, there's a lot more guys over there on that team that they're going to move. So I believe he'll get a lot of minutes over there or wherever he goes. And I think he'll be a good star, man. And Stanley Johnson, of course, he contributed for us, right? You know, guys went down. We had injuries, all that stuff. We signed him on a 10-day or whatever it was, and he ended up having an expanded role, ended up being a starter for us and all that stuff. You know, but he's a young guy. He's a young player. I think he proved himself to this league a little bit last year. So maybe he'll get more minutes wherever he goes. If he stays in Utah, or whatever the case may be, he'll get more minutes. And I hope that his career will continue to be on the rise, right? You know, those are two young guys. So I wouldn't say fleece them. I like what we did, though, because we could have easily threw in a pick instead. Not necessarily saying a first-round pick, but a second-round pick. But instead, we threw in Stanley Johnson. So I like that a lot. You know, we kept all our picks. I like that a lot because if we were trading for Pat Bev, then I thought we would have to come up out of a pick. Now, on paper, you say, no way, we shouldn't have to because THT. But, you know, Danny Ainge, you know, you just did a deal. Bro, ain't nobody talking about that. We just did a deal with Danny Ainge and didn't have to give up any picks. How about that, Rob? How about that? That's a W all in itself. Hear me again. We just did a deal with Danny Ainge and didn't have to give up any picks. I think that might be the first time in history. I don't think anyone's ever done that. You know, Danny Ainge is always going to try to win the deal. He's always going to try to fleece you, bro. And the Lakers just did a deal with Danny Ainge and did not have to give up any picks. So, how about that, man? Salute to that right there. Salute to that. But again, you know, we gave up younger players, but you know, we got back a vet that fits our system here, a vet that we need. You know, I believe Patrick Beverly is worth it. You know, so we got back a vet, and we also freed up a roster spot. So, you know, shout out to Rob for that. Did you hear that Kyrie Irving is staying with the Nets? Yeah. They are. They're staying with the Nets. Again, I think we all saw that news, right? A couple days old. I didn't really get on here and talk about it because I was kind of upset that KD caved in, but I don't think he had a choice. I think they set him down, said, "Look, bro, you know, we can't get nothing for you." And me and AC talked about this a lot, man. I think a lot of it was these other owners. These other owners said, "Don't do it. Don't cave in. You know, don't trade KD. You know, we're not going to let you do it. You know, the players are going to have too much power if we do that. You know, you're definitely not firing your head coach. You're definitely not firing your general manager, man. That's going to be a bad look for us as owners." Again, remember, there's only 30 owners in this league, man, and they stick together. You know, they're all competitive, right? They all want to win the championship. They all want the best for their organization individually, but, you know, it's still a boys club. It's still a billionaires boys club, right? Well, let me take that back because there's a couple women owners as well, including Jeannie Buss. So, but it's a club, man, and they've already lost a lot of power to these players, and you know, it would have just been a really bad look, you know, if they would have caved in and gave in to all KD's demands. And I think that's why they weren't the Nets didn't really get any overwhelming offers. Now I know there's other reasons why. You know, Ben Simmons on the roster, so they were limited to what they can get and all that good stuff. But I just don't think I think the owners came together and said, no, we're not giving up. You know, we're not going to give you the players so you can move him. You know, you're going to keep him. And you're going to let him know who's in charge. So I think they set him down. They talked about it. They worked it out. KD is man. I ain't gonna talk about. I ain't gonna bash him too much, but I'm just glad that nightmare is over now. The Lakers can move on. And I told AC earlier, bro. What we waiting on? Let's do something. It's been 2 days, man. Let's do something. And boom, Rod did something. So we can all go to bed tonight, whether you're on the East Coast, the West Coast, whatever the case may be. We can go to bed tonight and something's done and look forward to something more happening. So Young says the question is with Kyrie and Kevin, how long you stand with them because you tried to leave the Nets, right, man? The one thing about Kyrie, he's on an expiring contract, so he has 1 year left on his contract. His contract is up next summer, so next summer we probably go through this mess all over again, right? I don't think we'll be involved because we won't have the cap space. The Lakers have to do some maneuvering to create a max spot to bring in a Kyrie, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Man, we're focused on this year. We're focused on right now. We're focused on getting number 18. The Nets, I don't know, man. That's still a tricky situation over there, man. They still got to go through the year without any problems. One little thing, and we could be having all these talks all over again during the season. So I'd much rather be a Laker than a Net right now, a Lakers fan than a Nets fan right now, because man, it's gonna be real tight over there. But that's enough talk about the Nets. We got Patrick Beverley, baby. I wasn't mad or sad. I was just like, we're either gonna get him or no, because it all started in July. And then I was like, the rumors are going everywhere, and I was like, I ain't digging these, right, man. I told AC this right before all this stuff broke. I was like, man, it's been a long summer. It seems like it's been a very long summer, right? It was already going to be a long summer because we had Russell Westbrook on the roster, and man, we were going to have to do a lot to try to move him. But then the Kyrie stuff broke, and then I was like, oh man, what? We could get Kyrie. And then, yeah, man, it was just a long process, but I'm glad it's over. And not only that, I'm glad the Lakers are moving on, right? They're not sitting and waiting. They're doing some things. All right. So is it official? We got Patrick. Right. It's pretty much, I think they're in the final stages of working the trade out. But Woj reported, I believe his wording was the Lakers are in serious talks to land Patrick Beverley via trade. Again, THT and Stanley Johnson. So yeah, I think they're finishing everything out. What does this trade mean for Kendrick Nunn? Kendrick Nunn, welcome in Essential Classic. Kendrick Nunn is still on the roster, so we'll see, bro. We'll see. It could mean a couple of things. The first thing could be Kendrick Nunn remains and he comes off the bench. Another option could be Kendrick Nunn remains and he's our starting point guard. Patrick Beverley could possibly be coming off the bench, right? Or it could mean Kendrick Nunn could be a part of another move. He could be a part of that rush trade, and that will free up another spot. You throw in Kendrick Nunn in that trade, that frees up a fourth roster spot, and we could bring in 4 other guys, right? So, never for sure, a bigger move is coming. Another move is coming. The Lakers had already said they wanted to make multiple moves. They said that. Rob Pelinka, they wanted to make multiple moves, and that's exactly what they're setting themselves up to do, bro. So shout out to Rob Pelinka. Give that man his credit, man. Give that man his respect. Put some respect on Rob Pelinka's name. He didn't get Kyrie, but that wasn't his fault. Rob did what he needed to do. At the end of the day, he was going to come up off of those 2 picks. Brooklyn, they was BSing. They didn't want the 2 picks. They was BSing the whole time. So Rob going out to do some other things, man. So shout out to Rob. He sets us up to do multiple moves. So I see what you said, Reg Dog. I say keep Nunn. Why not? Right. If we keep him, I'm very happy with that. I'm very satisfied with that. But if they add him in another deal to bring in, some other additional guys, then I'm good with that as well. Imagine. I know my boy, he was in here talking about he wanted Cam Reddish. So imagine if you throw Nunn in a deal and you bring back Cam Reddish, you do a deal with New York and you bring back a Cam Reddish, and then of course you do the Indiana deal, you bring back Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. Imagine if you do that. It works out salary-wise, cap-wise, because Russell Westbrook makes that much money. And now you got the picks to do it. And not only the picks, you also have the roster spots to do it. Because that's the tricky part, man. You could have You could have wanted to do all these things and had these teams agree to do all these things, but you didn't have the roster spot to bring back all these players. But now you have the roster spot. So again, man, don't overlook that. You know, throwing Stanley Johnson in the deal. I know a lot of us, Stanley Johnson grew on a lot of us, right? And I was excited to see Stanley Johnson this year. I wanted to see what he was going to do. You know, I wanted to see his improvement. I wanted to see if his 3 points, if his shot improved. Of course, his defense, all that stuff. But you know, him being a part of the deal, I'd much rather throw Stanley Johnson in the deal than throw a pick in the deal. You know, so yeah, man, that's not something to be overlooked. That's very that's a very solid move right there, throwing Stanley Johnson there. Daryl Pitt says, Skip already, bro. You know, Skip gonna have a lot to say on Undisputed tomorrow, but Skip can hate all he wants because we aren't done yet, man. We aren't done. There's more moves to come. There are more moves to come. So, Fame, I'm glad it's over. It felt like a nightmare all summer because it started in July, right, bro? Right, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Bro, I don't want to do anything with none. He got bone issues. Right, and it's funny because I don't even think Kendrick Nunn, we see a lot of videos floating around, Kendrick Nunn working out, but it's a lot of one-on-one stuff, you know. We ain't seen Kendrick Nunn in no 5-on-5. We ain't seen him at the Drew League. We ain't seen him at no Pro-Am games. We ain't seen him do none of this. It's just a lot of one-on-one drill stuff. And that's very concerning, man. We made a video about it a few weeks ago, you know, saying Kendrick Nunn, because there was a report that came out saying that he wasn't cleared for 5-on-5 yet. So, man. But I'm hoping he's all right, man. He's young. And especially if it's going to be on our roster, I'm hoping he's good to go. But that injury is really weird. You know, whatever's going on with K Nunn is very, very weird. And I don't understand it at all. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. So, you know, maybe we will ship him out. K Nunn can't stand straight. His bones is half broken. Right, bro. It's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad. Russ, Nunn, and Pat Bev. Lakers fan for life. Russ is out, bro. You can cross Russ off that list. I think they're moving Russ. They didn't go out and get Pat Bev to keep all 3 point guards. We don't need all 3 of those guys. Because remember, you got Austin Reeves. You know, they're saying They're saying they want him, or they expect him to play a little bit of point guard as well. You know, he can be a playmaker, play on ball. So yeah, Russ is gone. Russ is gone for sure. He'll be gone in a bigger move. Buddy Hield, Miles Turner, probably on the way. Cam Reddish, I would love to have that, or some other guy. So we'll see. We'll see. Lakers fan for life, taking Nunn off that list. He got bone issues. He can't stay healthy. Now it was just 1 year. It was just 1 year, young. I know it was a long year, right? It was all year, but prior to that, he didn't have a lot of issues. So I'm hoping he can bounce back. He's young, man, and he's a good piece. Whether it's for us or someone else, he's a good piece. So I hope he can bounce back. I really do. Reeves, a good undrafted rookie. Yeah, no doubt. You know, I love Reeves, man. I hope he stays with us for a long, long time and just continues to develop. I'm very excited to see his development this year. If his 3-point shot improves, then man, we got something there, man. We got something right there in him. He may start for us at that shooting guard, that 2 guard. None, get him off your list. Lakers fan for life. Hield, that shooter we need. Right. Hield is a nice shooter, man. He's a nice shooter. I believe he's coming. For sure. But we'll see. We will see. He's definitely that shooter we need. Don't sleep on Pat Bev either. Pat Bev is a 38% shooter from 3-point. You know, that's career. It wasn't like, oh, last year he had a spike. No, that's his career 3-point shooting percentage. 38%. Now, of course, he's not a high volume shooter, you know. He only shoots a couple a night, but he's gonna knock him down, man. And he's an even better open 3-point shooter. Again, we talked about that when we first started the live. He's a great open 3-point shooter. So I think his percentage is even higher, you know, when he's wide open. And he's going to get a lot of wide open shots, you know. Russ got a lot of wide open shots, and Russ couldn't knock him down. Patrick Beverley, he's going to knock him down, man. So Patrick Beverley, you get Buddy Hield in here, man. You know, we address the shooting. Again, It's not Kyrie. It's not Kyrie. You know, none of us are foolish enough to say it's Kyrie, but you know, I like it, man. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. What is Nunn's injury again? Torn ligament? No, it's a bone bruise. That's what they classified it as. Just a bone bruise. But I never heard of a bone bruise keeping you out all year long. So I don't know. Turner and Bryant gonna fight for the center spot. Bro, I'm fine with that. And don't forget Damian Jones. Damian Jones is in there too. Don't forget about him. But yeah, it's gonna be a battle for that center spot, you know. Turner and Bryant, I like that, man. I like that a lot. And keep in mind, somebody made a comment earlier in here that Miles Turner can play that 4 spot as well. Sorry, not Miles Turner, but Thomas Bryant can play the 4 spot as well. So you can play Thomas Bryant with AD, and you can play Thomas Bryant with Miles Turner. You know, so man, we'll have some solid depth, man. Some solid depth, solid depth. Sorry, I can't speak. I'm getting excited, guys. Essential Classic says, gotta find a backup power forward for Davis. Not necessarily. You got Wenyen Gabriel. Wenyen Gabriel's still on the team, right? And like I just said, Thomas Bryant, he can play the 4 as well. He can play some 4 as well. You know, he can stretch the floor. He can play defense. So he fits that mode as well, you know. But we'll see. We'll see if they do some more moves. We'll see who they'll bring in. But yeah, we will see. Antoine Broom, welcome in. He says, I like Stanley Johnson though, man. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I like Stanley as well, man. He was growing on me. He got the time last year. He got the moment, the opportunity. He proved itself. And I wanted to see how much he improved this year. So I like Stanley as well. But I understand it, man. When you're one of those young guys, you know, you just had to throw him in. You had to throw him into the deal, so you didn't have to give up a pick. I'd much rather give up Stanley Johnson to give up a pick. I know I'm preaching that tonight, but I'm very serious on that. You know, so if it came down to a pick or a young player, then I'm fine with Stanley Johnson. You know, if, to be honest, looking at this roster, if there was a young guy who I was willing to give up, you know, that was able to be moved, it would be Stanley Johnson. I know a lot of people say Wenyen Gabriel, but Wenyen Gabriel is what, 6'9". So just having him still on the roster, him being 6'9" and him being able to play that 4, you know, 4 or 5, you know, he's one of the only guys who can really do that. You know, the guys left on the roster, the young guys left on the roster. A lot of the young guys we brought in, you know, they can't really play that 4 spot. I guess JTA, he can guard 1 through 4, but Gabriel, he's a legit forward. You know, he can play that 4 spot. So I understand keeping him if it came down to that, Gabriel or Stanley Johnson. I understand keeping why they chose to keep Gabriel as opposed to Stanley. But yeah, I like Stanley as well, Antoine. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Big facts. Find a backup for Davis, says Young. Lakers fan for life. Oh yeah, him too. And Young says, and I like Malik Monk. Not until we traded him to the Kings. So we didn't trade him to the Kings. We lost him. We just couldn't afford him. The Kings came in and offered that man, you know, a 2-year, $20 million contract, $19 million contract, you know, and it's all guaranteed. You know, it was all guaranteed money, so we couldn't match that. And I said it, you know, I said it here. I know some people are optimistic. Oh, he's going to take a pay cut, but I didn't think that we were going to keep him, man. I didn't think that we would, and we didn't. Can't wait for opening night. Curry got problems with Pat, bro. That's going to be fun to see. That is going to be fun to see. Man, Patrick Beverley, Steph Curry, Patrick Beverley, Damian Lillard, Patrick Beverley, Kyrie Irving when we played him, Patrick Beverley, like Chris Paul or Devin Booker. Man, we got ourselves a dog, baby. I'm excited about it. How you feeling about this Sasha Banks thing? She back and forth with WWE. I think she'll be back at the end of the day. Young, that's my guy. You know, again, if you guys don't know, I do have a WWE channel. And that's my guy over there with WWE, but he rocks with me over here as well because he's a Lakers fan. But so he always, over here on the Lakers stream, he always has to get his WWE questions in. But yeah, I think Sasha Banks will be back. Johnny Gargano was back, baby. How you feel about that, young? You're right. Didn't think about the pick. Right, man. That's what it came down to. Instead of putting a pick in, even if it was a second round pick, instead of putting a pick in, we put in Stanley Johnson. So you did two things. You saved a pick and you freed up a roster spot. By putting Stanley Johnson in the deal, we're sending out two and we're bringing back one. So we only had one roster spot available. Right now, we just sent these two guys out. We just freed up another roster spot. So now we got two roster spots available. So I like it, man. I like it a lot. Three roster spots available. I like it a lot, bro. Lakers fan, big facts. Pat Bev about to harass Steph all night. And Pat Bev got a lot to prove. Keep in mind, one, he's on an expiring contract. So he's trying to get paid. He's trying to extend his career here in the NBA, right? So he's gonna come out fired. We know how guys are on their contract years. And two, he's putting on the purple and gold, right? He's putting on that purple and gold. So that's even bigger. And then three, he's playing on a team with LeBron James. He's playing on a team with LeBron James. And we already know Pat Bev always has a chip on his shoulder. Wait, and you talk about Steph. Wait till we play, as my boy AC says, some stupid ass, sorry ass Clippers, right? Wait till we play the Clippers night 2. The second night of the season, bro. The Crip gonna be, man, that place is gonna be on fire with Pat Bev in there. He's playing against his old team. We know the history they have, and we know the history that Pat Bev has with the Clippers. So they got John Wall. Pat Bev will be up all in John Wall, bro. So I'm excited to see that as well, bro. As Reg Dog said it earlier, he's playing for the real LA team. Welcome to the real LA. So Reg Dog, man, we're gonna be in the building, baby. We're gonna be in the building for that Clippers game for sure, baby. I gotta hit you up about that. Reg, you ain't lying when you say that Curry gonna get torched up by Steph Curry or by Pat Bev. Right, man. Pat Bev ain't afraid. That man ain't scared, man. Ja Morant, all these point guards, bro. All these point guards, these dynamic point guards in the Western Conference. Dame Lillard, Ja Morant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell, right? Devin Booker, Chris Paul, all these cats, man. This man is not scared at all, bro. He's not scared. He is not scared. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. Lakers Trade for Life says we need to trade pick and Russ now. I believe it's coming, bro. I believe it's coming. Make sure that you got your notification bells turned on right here, because when it happens, we'll be here to talk all about it. Make sure you got your notification bells turned on for LA Sports Live. He's gonna be the first to break it right after Woj says it. I think Woj calls AC and he'd be like, "Hey, bro, Woj, this is Woj calling AC. Woj and Shams, they got AC on the line, and they let him know because soon as they break it, he's on there, bro. He's on there. He's on it, breaking it. So yeah, man, make sure you got your bells turned on for LA Sports Live. The Kareem Report, he's gonna break it down. Make sure you got your bells turned on for him. Make sure you guys are following my bro Reg Dog TV. Make sure you're checking him out. Lakers in 5. That's another great channel, Lakers channel. I'm giving you guys some Lakers channels for the free. I'm putting you on, baby. If you're a Lakers fan, this ain't the only place, man. It's Lakers over everything. So I'm putting all Lakers channels on, baby. It's Lakers over everything. Lakers, we doing this stuff together, bro, all year long. Ain't no hate, ain't no drama, ain't none of that, bro. If you a Lakers fan, I'm rocking with you. I'm with it. So let's go, baby. I would love to see Pat Bev win his first championship as a Laker, bro. That will be fire. Russ couldn't do it. I wanted Russ to do it last year. I wanted him to do it so bad. But hey, it is what it is. Now, Pat Bev, come on, baby. Let's get Pat Bev a ring, bro. Let's get that man a ring. And the thing is, you're going to get Pat Bev doing this thing all year long, bro. So during the regular season, you get in the playoffs, the postseason, he ain't going to be scared, man. He's going to do his thing in the postseason as well, bro. So I'm excited about it. Bold prediction. Here we go. Essential class. Okay, we got some more WWE bold prediction. Sasha and Naomi returns after the new women's tag team champs are crowned, creating a feud and eventual undisputed women's tag. Right, I believe that's going to happen as well. I don't know when that the finals. The finals of that. I know on SmackDown they're gonna they have the semifinal match. And then that's going to determine who's going to face Dakota Kai and Lorraine Sky, all that. So we'll see. But I definitely believe Sasha and either they'll come back interfere in that match, or they'll come back and after the new champions are crowned. We'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. But they're definitely returning. But I like that prediction of Central Classic. Man, John Wall, all talk. John Wall talk all that BS. Right, bro. I'm not worried about John Wall at all. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't want to see anybody, not get an opportunity. And last year he didn't get an opportunity. They paid that man all that money to stay home last year. So I'm happy he gets the opportunity over there. He's a good fit over there, but I'm not worried about him. People are hyping him up. Now, if the Lakers would have got John Wall, they would have been saying, "Oh, what are they doing? They got another old guy." But the Clippers get him. They winning a championship. And I know it's a lot more. The Clippers are deep, all that stuff. So it's not just John Wall, but the talk on John Wall is super high, bro. John Wall, Patrick Bev, I like Patrick Bev a lot more, to be honest. Pat Bev will show you. Right. Young says, now, this is a Lakers thing. You hear about Vanessa Bryant thing with lawsuit. Yeah, man. AC, break that down for us if you can. I know you're just getting home and all that stuff. But yeah, they did win the lawsuit. What was it? $30 million. They won that lawsuit. So I missed the news on that, but I knew that was something pending. But I'm happy they got that. I'm happy they got it. I'm happy they deserve it, man. They deserve it. So I'm happy about that. Today is Mamba Day, by the way. So happy Mamba Day to you guys. Of course, we had Kobe's birthday. We got Mamba Day, 8/24. They unveiled AC or Reg Dog, my LA brothers. Did you guys see that the new mural, the Kobe and Gianna mural? They said that's the biggest one. That was unveiled today. I got to get out there and check that out. But yeah, bro. Man, I'm excited. Okay, young man, peace out, bro. I know it's late where you are. My East Coast guys, I know it's late. It's Thursday for you guys. So peace out, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest. Man, get you some rest because it's going down, baby. It's a lot more to come. It is going down. So get you some rest, bro. Get you some rest. Appreciate you, bro. You always supporting, man. So appreciate you, bro. We got your back, man. We in this thing, baby. Lakers brothers for life, baby. Yeah, I got him into Lakers. In 5. Okay. So yeah. Okay, cool. So you're plugged in with Lakers in 5. You're plugged in with Reg Dog. Make sure you subscribe with Reg Dog too, bro. I think it's safe to say Russ is gone. Stevenson, Legentis, welcome in. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right about that. You're probably right about that, man. And that's going to be news to all of our hearers. We're all waiting for that to flash across our screen. Lakers trade Russell Westbrook. We're all waiting for that. We are all waiting for that. This is some surprising news tonight. I didn't expect this tonight at all. It's funny because, again, me and AC, we were talking about it. And something came out saying, I think I sent him a screenshot of something that I seen saying the Lakers were interested. It came out yesterday, but the Lakers were Shams reported something that the Lakers are interested in Bogdanovich and Patrick Beverley. And then right when I sent it to him earlier, but right when we were talking about it, boom, this came across the wire. So very surprising but welcoming news. All right. What is it? We've been on here 48 minutes. We'll rock out for another 10, 12 minutes, make it an hour, and then we're going to get off of here because I think a lot more is to come. It's to come. So if you're still here, man, if you haven't done so already, sound off. Let me know how you guys feel about this move. Again, the Lakers are sending THT and Stanley Johnson to the Utah Jazz in exchange for Patrick Beverley. So $31 million. Okay, so you're saying that was a settlement. All right, so I'm glad they got that settled. I'm very glad they got that settled. But yes, the Lakers welcome Patrick Beverley, baby. I'm excited about it, baby. Yes, let's go. Again, another move's coming. Could Buddy Hield be on the way? Could Miles Turner be on the way? Cam Reddish, or how about, something with San Antonio? You got those guys over there in San Antonio, or is there something else out there? Or could another deal be done with Utah? Could this just be the first of another deal to come, or the first part of a deal? It could be one big deal with Utah. I don't know, man. We got a lot to see, man. It's time to get excited, baby. Of course. It's not Kyrie. We missed out on Kyrie. But it's all good. It is all good. It's all Young says, I'm listening but half asleep. I feel you, bro. I know it's the East Coast over there, bro. We're not gonna be able to hear too much longer. But there's still some people in here, so if they want to talk, then I'm gonna let them talk, right? I'm hoping Troy Brown Jr. gets to prove himself this year. I believe he will, bro. I believe he will, man. I'm excited about that move. I'm excited about Troy Brown Jr. And yeah, man, a lot of these young guys, they'll have an opportunity to prove themselves. Troy Brown is going to go hard defensively. He's not going back down. He's going to do his thing. So, yeah, if he can just – that's the key. You're going to have to be able to knock down those open shots when you're out there. You know, whether you're out there with LeBron or not with LeBron, whatever, you're going to have to knock down those open shots and you're going to have to play defense. I think Troy Brown can do both. I'm excited to see it, bro. Him, Lonnie Walker, JTA, Juan Toscano Anderson. I'm excited about that. Our Mexican brother, our Hispanic brother, Latino brother. Crypto gonna love him, right? We all know LA, you know, LA and the Latino heritage is thick, man. And they pack out Crypto. So they're gonna love JTA, man. So I'm excited about him. Lonnie Walker, you know, he's gonna get an opportunity to shine this year. I'm excited about him. And then of course Austin Reeves. Stanley is gone, but Austin Reeves, excited about him. Thomas Bryant, Damian Jones. I'm excited about all these cats, bro. And now we just got Pat Bev on the roster too, bro. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's right, Reds. This team is going to be tough when it's all said and done, bro. Yes, baby. We're going to be tough. We're going to have that grit. We're going to have that energy. We're going to play hard. Like you said earlier, Pat Bev, that stuff is contagious, man. It's going to spread, bro. It's going to spread. It's going to spread. It's going to spread to those young guys, and it's going to spread to our older guys, like older guys, like LeBron, right? Year 20. I think he's going to be he's going to be infused with some energy, and he's going to go hard. And then, of course, AD. We all know AD. We know the type of season we need from AD. We're going to talk about that later. I'm waiting. I'm going to do a breakdown of the full roster. I'm going to go down one by one, each player, you know, separate videos. We're going to do a breakdown, you know, for what we need out of each player, our expectations, and you know, the talk about their ceilings, their floors, all that stuff. Each player. I'm trying to wait until the roster is complete. You know, this is you know, we're starting to take more steps to complete this roster. But once the roster is fully complete, then I'll do a full breakdown of the roster. But man, you are right, bro. This is going to be a tough team. And I'm excited about it, bro. Tough all year long, from opening night, you know, up there ring night, Golden State. Then we come back to the house, the Clippers, right? And I'm tired of losing to the Clippers. I know the Clippers get up for these games. When they play the Lakers, that's their final. That's their game 7, you know, so they get up. But, you know, now we got these young cats. You got Pat Bev, someone who played over there before. The Lakers, I think we're gonna switch that narrative up. I know the Clippers they've been dogging us, they've been owning us, right, during the regular season. And I know that don't mean nothing. We got 17 of them hanging. They got like a couple Pacific batters hanging. But you know, I'm ready to beat them, and I think that we can change that. We're gonna change that narrative this year with these young guys, with these tough guys, right? I'm excited about it, bro. I am excited about it. Facts, bro. They counted us out all summer. They did, bro. They did. Everyone did, man. The national media, they all did. And we got a lot to prove, bro. We're gonna prove a lot of people wrong. We're gonna prove a lot of people. As long as you got LeBron and AD, you're already in position. So that's what I didn't understand. They kept saying the Lakers were stuck. The Lakers, they weren't gonna be able to do nothing. It was Kyrie or bust, bro. You got LeBron James, you got AD on the roster. As long as you got those two cats on the roster, you're good, bro. And the pieces that we went out and got, the young guys that we went out and got, I liked them all. Now, there was a lot more to do, right? Because we needed some shooting. We did need some shooting, but I think we're going to address that, right? We got hung up in the Kyrie stuff, as we should have. You know, that you got to explore, you got to exhaust that resource to the fullest, and we did that. And now, you know, you bring in a 38% 3-point career shooter in Patrick Beverley, and you know, I think more is coming as well. And LeBron, he's gonna jack up those threes, a high volume, right? He's gonna make some of them, right? AD had a horrible shooting He shot horribly last year from three, so that's going to improve automatically. I know he's been working with lethal shooter all summer long, but it's going to go up because it couldn't get no worse. He was horrible from three last year, so it wasn't going to get any worse. But it was, I think, a lot of it. It was a lot of other things with AD. I believe that's why his shot was so bad. But and then Buddy Hield, he'll come in, right? You get Buddy Hield, Miles Turner, he can stretch the floor. Thomas Bryant, he can stretch the floor. We'll see Lonnie Walker. We'll see what he does. Now, Lonnie Walker, a lot of people talk about his three-point percentage. But, it was on some bad San Antonio teams. It's hard when you're on a bad team. It's hard for your three-point percentage to be up unless you're a sniper. Lonnie Walker ain't no sniper. But if you're just a role player, right, it's hard for your three-point, because the team is bad. The team is bad, so you're going to get a lot of contested threes. You're not going to get any open threes. Your three-point, by default, your three-point shooting percentage should go up when you're on the floor with guys like LeBron and AD, who's going to command double teams, and, you're going to get wide open shots. So, and I know, we've seen it a lot of times. We're going to keep it real. I'm not going to sell you a fairy tale over here. I know we've seen it a lot of times. The Lakers have brought in some shooters, and we thought that they were going to be some good guys, good shooters, and it didn't work out. They didn't shoot the ball well, but we'll wait and see what happens. We will wait and see what happens. So I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Let's go, bro. Let's go. So once again, before we get out of here, the Lakers are sending THT and Stanley Johnson to the Utah Jazz, and we are getting Patrick Beverley back, the veteran guard, Patrick Beverley, 38% from three career shooting percentage. He's been around the league. And listen, Pat Bev last year was really, really good, man. Really good last year for Minnesota. Really, really good. He helped them out a lot. Those were a lot of young guys over there. Minnesota was a very young team. And Pat Bev, he took his leadership over there, and those guys responded to it. And he added some grit and some toughness to that team. We know Memphis, they're built on that grit and toughness and all that stuff. But they had a lot of young guys, so they got them a dog in Pat Bev, and that stuff, it rubbed off on those guys, man. It rubbed off on those guys a lot. We've seen it against, in the playoffs, right? That was a gritty team, so I like it. Lakers, welcome in Walter Mitchell. He says, Lakers Nation, rise up. Let's go, baby. Westbrook gone for sure now. Facts, bro. Facts. We're all waiting for it, man. We are all waiting for it. Get Russ out of here. And bro, it's gonna be lit, right? It's gonna be lit. Let's see, I got some from got a message here. It says winning mentality and that dog is a need for winning teams. Looking forward to Bev infusing that to the team, especially AD, 38% career three-point shooter too. Right, bro. Yeah. He's gonna be big time, bro. I'm excited about it, bro. I'm excited about it. Winning mentality and that dog. He does now. Pat Bev does have a winning mentality. It's just the teams that he's been on. He was on the Clippers. It was that Clippers curse. But he does have a winning mentality, and he does have that dog in him. I'm excited about something that the Lakers did not have last year. We did not have anyone with that dog in them, and I think this year we got a lot of guys that got it. We got Pat Bev here now, and then we got a lot of younger guys who got it as well. So I'm excited about it. All right, thank you guys all for coming through. I know it's late. I'm gonna get off of here, let you guys rest up, because I think a lot more is coming, bro. I think a lot more is coming. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, you hit that subscribe button and join our family over here, baby. It's Purple and Gold Till We Die. Purple and Gold We Ride, baby. It's Lakers over everything over here. That's what it's all about. I bleed purple, my heart beats gold. That's what it's all about. So if you're a Lakers fan, this is the place for you, all right? We'll be here all year long, pre-game shows, post-game shows. We'll do vlogs at the games. We're going to give away some tickets. We're going to give away some jerseys. We're going to do all kind of stuff all year long. So make sure you're locked and loaded right here, Lakers Nation. Stay locked and loaded. Follow some of my Laker brothers, Reg Dogs TV. Get over there, man. Get over there. Get over there. I wouldn't send you anywhere, if these cats weren't legit, man. So get over there. Follow Reg Dogs TV. Hit that subscribe button. Join his family over there. LA Sports Live. That's my Lakers brother. Make sure you definitely get over there. Get over there. Get over there. Follow LA Sports Live. He's going to break all the Lakers news first. He's going to get in depth about it, man. So get over there. The Kareem Report. Make sure you get over there. Subscribe to him. He covers all things NBA, but he's a Lakers fan. He covers the Lakers first and foremost. He has the Kareem and Elder show that he does over there. Make sure you're locked and loaded in with Kareem. Lakers in 5. That's another one, man. Lakers fan for life. Make sure you check out all these amazing Lakers fans, Lakers content creators, people who cover the Los Angeles Lakers, baby. The greatest organization in sports history. 17th time. I said 17th time. 17th time. Number 18 is downloading, baby. They counted us out all summer long. They clowned us. They talked about us. They joked about us. All that, baby. But we about to shut all that down. We about to put an end to all of that, baby. We about to shut it all down. They said it was Kyrie or bust, but I don't think so, bro. The Lakers, we going to be Lakers. We got AD coming back. We got LeBron coming back, man. Those guys are thirsty. Those guys are hungry. LeBron already said it, man. He's disgusted that he missed the playoffs, and he promised to the Los Angeles Lakers Nation. He also promised to all the LeBron James fans out there that he would not miss the playoffs another year in his career. If I'm going to take anybody's word, I'm going to take King James's word, all right? We got young guys. Patrick Beverley is here, baby. Kyrie not on the way, but Patrick Beverley is on the way, baby. Patrick Beverley is here, and all these other young guys. Lonnie Walker, JTA, Kendrick Nunn, Thomas Bryant, Damian Jones, Austin Reeves, Troy Brown Jr., man, and so many more, baby. The Lakers are, hey, man, we reloading, baby. We reloading. We don't need another superstar. We don't need it. Kyrie would have been great, right? We all wanted them, but we're good, bro. We're good. We got LeBron. We got AD. And we're going to do this thing. We're going to shut this league up. We're going to shut up the West. We're going to shut everybody up. The Clippers getting all that. They getting all that hype from the national media right now. Bro, chill. Memphis. Hey, and it's well deserved. I understand it all. It is all well deserved. But bro, put some respect on our names. Put some respect. These little overnight takes and all that, bro. Chill out with all that. At the end of the day, 17 of them hanging. 17 of them hanging. We heard all this before. We heard it a couple years ago. We heard it in 2020, right? 2019, 2020. There's a new king of LA and Kawhi. Oh, the Clippers. What happened? The Clippers blew a lead. And last I checked, the Lakers were the last team standing. In the pandemic, in the bubble, they were the last team standing. And we about to do this thing again, baby. Hey, man, I hope y'all ready, man. It's going to be an amazing season. We're going to get you hyped. I'm going to get you hyped. If you got some doubts, stay locked and loaded, bro. We're going to get you hyped before the Lakers tip off up in the Bay, on October 18th. We going to get you right over here on Lakers Over Everything. We're going to get you guys hyped. So stay tuned. Stay locked and loaded, baby. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell. So every time the news breaks, every time we drop a video, every time we go live, you can get on here, bro. You can get on here. I Love You says, where did Melo go? Melo is still out there. Now, Melo may be an option. We may bring Melo back. And I welcome Melo back with welcome arms because he's going to get us some buckets. He's going to knock down a few threes. And Melo is a Lakers fan favorite, man. I was in Staples Center or Crypto a lot last year, right? And every time Melo checked in, he got the biggest ovation, aside from LeBron, of course. And sometimes Melo got an even bigger ovation than LeBron James did. So, LA loves Melo. So we may bring Melo back, That's why, again, And this little move could have been something that creates a spot for Melo. You know, us creating that another roster spot with that sending Stanley Johnson out. You know, we may bring Melo back, but some of those guys you won't hear it until, you know. Of course, KD was tying up a lot of things, right? He had the league on he was holding the league hostage, right, with his foolishness and all that stuff. But a lot of these guys, these veteran guys, you won't see them sign on with teams until the very end, so right before training camp, because they want to see how the rosters are going to shape, you know, to see where they're going to go. But I believe if we make an offer to Melo, then Melo will come back. So we'll see. We'll wait and see. Right now, he's still a free agent. Let me put this on the screen. Only ring Clippers getting is out the Cracker Jack box, bro. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. I don't know. They might jump on Amazon and buy them on Amazon. But no, they ain't getting no championship ring. They ain't getting no, and I'll put money on that. We'll get another one before they ever get one, bro. Those are big facts, bro. So I'm in super pumped, man. Again, Lakers trade for Patrick Beverley. Thank you guys for coming through. We're about to get off of here, man. You guys enjoy your night. I know on the East Coast is late over there. Here on the West Coast is getting late for us, but you know, enjoy your nights. And you know, I know whatever you got going on tomorrow, if you got to get up and go to work, whatever you do, man, you guys have a great day tomorrow. You got class tomorrow, whatever the case may be. You know, enjoy you guys' day. Walter Mitchell says the Clippers more like the Flippers. Right. right. I love it, baby. I love it, man. I love it. A lot of times we get a lot of Lakers haters in here. We get some Clipper fans and some Celtics fans, all that good stuff. But I love to see the Clipper hate. I love that. But again, we're about to get off of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. And if anything breaks tomorrow, we'll be here to talk all about it. Best believe it. So make sure, again, you're locked and loaded. And again, enjoy the rest of your night. And we will catch you guys tomorrow. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold, we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold, baby. It's Lakers over everything. Welcome to LA. Patrick Beverly, baby. We ballin'. Peace.
What's up, Lakers fans?
What up, Laker fam?
Laker fans.
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go. We ballin'. But it's purple, hard as gold, baby. We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go.
This is Diane's on my way to the
Slam dunk.
gonna hate her like who
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, Laker fans like, LA be like.
We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us. We ballin'.
It's all purple and gold, baby. It's all purple and gold.